Thank you, Matthias. Excellent speech. You guys have heard a lot of messages this morning, and a couple of important ones. One of them might be 13 for 2013. Another message would be about collaboration. Another message about the new structure. But the message that really resonates with me this morning is that Heribert is not unhappy with our results from fiscal 12. Now, Heribert's a pretty sly guy. He didn't tell us where he is on the meter between not unhappy and ecstatic. So I think we have a little bit of room there that we can improve or increase his happiness level in 2013 and beyond, and that's our job to do that. So that message is one I'm taking back from the AMM with me. You've heard it, like I said, a lot of stats, a lot of numbers have been shown. Some of them I'll show you again, but I'm going to throw you a change-up pitch and go in a little bit different direction. I'm going to start with a story, and the story just happens to coincidentally be about baseball. There was a player who was drafted out of college as a first baseman into the minor leagues. This player, after 1 year of playing in the minors, was told by his coach that his chances of making it to the major leagues were slim to none. He loved baseball. He didn't want to give up. He didn't want to quit. He wanted to find a way to succeed. And so he thought about a pitch that his father had shown him as a young boy, just goofing around in the backyard. A pitch that he was able to use as a pitcher in high school, but hadn't really thrown much since then. He asked the coach if the coach would watch. The coach said, "Sure, I'll watch you pitch." The coach watched, and the rest is Major League Baseball history. This pitcher went on to play in over 3,000 innings, 96th all-time leader in that category. This pitcher won 200 games, 109th on the all-time leader for that category. This pitcher struck out 2,100 batters, 57th all-time Major League lead in that category. He went on to play 19 years in the major leagues, 19 years where normally pitchers last between 2 and 5 years. He retired at 45 years old last season, an old-timer in a league where the average age is in the mid-20s. And he did it throwing a pitch called the knuckleball. That pitcher is Tim Wakefield of the Boston Red Sox. Tim Wakefield went to the same high school I went to, played football with my little brother. I graduated a few years before he did. Our parents knew each other. He was just an ordinary guy. He had an extraordinary will to succeed and to win. And he found a way to do that and then to sustain it over many years in the league. He did it with the pitch called the knuckleball. Let's take a look at what that pitch looks like in real motion. Obviously, that was one of his successful strikeouts. You notice the ball didn't rotate much. That gives it its unusual flight, which makes it hard to hit. So what does that have to do with us at BT? Well, like Tim, we're fighting every day to stay in the major leagues. We're fighting against the competition. We have demanding customers. We have to innovate and recreate ourselves to be successful. Sustainable performance is what it's all about. We want to stay in the major leagues because we believe we belong there. But let's take a look at 2012 and see how we did in regarding sustainable performance. On the your upper left side of the chart is order year-over-year growth. You'll see here that we didn't grow. We were negative 3%. But if you look a little bit deeper into the numbers, it makes sense. We decided, as Matthias said, not to pursue some Department of State business, a lower margin business that was significant in 2011. We didn't pursue it in 2012. We're down just a little bit. If you take that out of the 2011 numbers and do a year-over-year comparison, you'll see that we grew about 2.3, 2.7%. Kind of respectable in the current difficult market conditions.